Ganga Maya ki jai. Actually, Ganga Maya is there on Bhagwan Shiva's head and we didn't do anything. So, let me welcome all of you to this Ishanya Mandir dedicated to Kailasheshwar Shiva. Ishanya means northeast. Northeast, you put your chandi in the northeast corner, where finally northeast Trinidad has gotten a mandir. Because the east coast is here and the north coast is here. This is the northeast corner. And there is a sacred space in Sanatana Dharma. This side there is nothing and this side there is nothing. There is Matlot, Bal. Bal, have you any temple in Matlot? So, unless there is a temple in Matlot, Tamlan, yes. So this is in the northeast of Trinidad. This is the one and only temple, a sacred thing. And as Hindus in this country, you all should do everything to make it into a tirat. Tirat. Because when you get up in the morning and you want to offer jal, which side are you place you will go? Yeah, very generally is like northeast, isn't it? Hindus have always gravitated towards northeast. In the morning time you gravitate towards the northeast part of your property. Like that. And Gautamji is here. And we had walked up to Kedarnath back in the day. Nowadays modern people take a helicopter. We walk up that and walk back down. And that will make this look like a afternoon stroll. You have to ask him about that. It take me about, how many hours do you think we will take to go up? No, more than that. 17. Quite a number of hours. And the last few kilometers, you walk 2 steps and you stop. Look lovely, ask him. You walk 2 steps because you're going up 13,000 feet and the air is thin, you can't breathe. So you take 2 steps and then you take 2 steps again. So that is, those are the type of things. And not one person going in aren't them. For a year, millions and millions. Right now they have registration going on because they had snow. Millions going. But Tirat for us has been a big thing. So we have to start thinking about what we could do and make this the Tirat on the northeastern side. We don't want to make everything comfortable. Tirat cannot be comfortable. We try to have a little tapas in that. Yeah, tapas. Like those people who walk today, that is commendable. It's tapas. And in Sanatana Dharma, tapas brings result. The other thing doesn't bring result. Tapas really brings result. So, well, we already started. In Shivatri, we took Ganga Jal from Blanchishes, walked all the way to Arima, walked across, and then walked up here. Through the road. 3 days it took. 3 days, huh? So, already we started. So that is how our rishis started all these things in the old days. And so now how many millions can go for Tirat? And wash out so many papa. You wouldn't believe how many papas we would have eliminated today by walking here. Alright. So welcome to, now the Bhagwan Shiva comes from Jaipur in India. Bhagwan Shiva is carved from Makarana marble. And he is given the name Kailasheshwar Shiva. Kailasheshwar Shiva was given by Swami Ramanand. And when Sant, Mahatmas, Sadhus and all say something, we follow. We should not be, why you call Kailasheshwar? I don't want to call Kailasheshwar. He gave the name and we said yes. Kailasha Ishwar. Ishwar who lives in Kailash. Kailasheshwar. That is Bhagavan Shiva. Alright. So, last night when we left this, Narad came to see Bhagavan Shri Ram in the forest. Bhagavan is walking about and crying and all of these things. Tulsi Ashi uses a very important word to describe Bhagavan's. I'll tell you again, because everybody asks that question, one day I see an old man crying. For real, He was a sadhu Babaji. So I say, what are you crying for? And you a sadhu? He say, you shut up, what you know? You shut up, what you know? Even Rama was crying in the forest. He said like that. But that is wrong knowledge, Tulsi Dashi, after number 38. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama. Gunatita Sachara Swami. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama. Ram Umapad Antar Jami. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama. Kamin Jaya Sade Khai. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama. Dhiran ke man birati bhai. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama. Jaya Raghurama. Jaya Raghurama. Jaya Sitarama. Jaya Sitarama. Syavar Ramachandra ki jai. So Tulsidashi explained this. Not Tulsidashi, Bhagavan Shiva is explaining to Parvati. Of course, Tulsidashi is writing, right? Bhagavan Shiva tells, Gunatita Bhagavan. He's beyond all three gunas, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. He's not affected, we are affected by that Sattva. Like just now at the hum up there, Tamas. That is called Tamas. Tamogun. So we are affected by Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. Bhagavan is beyond. Then, Sacharacara is Swami. Swami means the master. He is the master of all moving and unmoving things in this universe. Lord and master of all things. Then, Ram, Uma, Sab Antarjami. Uma, Ram is Sab Antarjami means the indweller in all beings, and he knows everything inside our mind. See, in a little while, you will feel to eat parasite. Right? Let's just say, right now you don't know. When you get up from here and you go there and you smell it. Hey, give me some other parasite. But now you don't know. But Bhagavan already knows. About your mind and my mind and everybody's mind. This means Sab Antarjami. Before you could know what is going to come in your mind, Bhagavan already knows. So it's Sab Antarjami. Yeah? Now the next line is important. Kamina ke dinata dekhai. Dekhai means Bhagavan is demonstrating, showing. What is he showing? By all his crying and all, walking up and down crying, he's showing, demonstrating. What? Kam ke dinata. What happens to an ordinary jiva when he is taken over by kama, desire and raga, dvesh and all, likes and dislikes and all. When the jiva becomes a victim to karma, he becomes helpless. And when he becomes helpless, he goes on crying. Cry. So what he means to say, Bhagavan shows that the jiva attached to things in this world, will go on crying there. And see this, what this is telling is an equation which is there in Upanishads also. That once there is attachment to anything in this world, there is going to be sorrow. There is a direct relationship between attachment and sorrow. More attachment, more sorrow. Less attachment, less sorrow. That is what he means. And he says, therefore, dhiranake mana birati dirhai. And by seeing how Bhagavan Rama is demonstrating here, all of us will learn to develop detachment. That is the idea. Bhagavan is showing how people suffer. And now see, one more thing. He crying like what we do, right? But he's crying, because of crying he found Sita. When you cry, you find? Crying does anything? No, that crying is only suffering. Crying doesn't do anything really. By crying, Sita ji will not come back. Yeah? In fact, by crying, you might lose the ability to find her faster. Because your eyes get cloudy. With crying doesn't do anything, but the human being goes on crying with that. Okay, so now, like that, Bhagavan demonstrates, Lord Shiva explains to Parvati ji, and then Narad saw. Narad from his earth, heavenly, wherever, he will be flying all about. He's like a drone. He will be all about flying around. He see Bhagavan crying. He thought, Narad thought, I will cause this, I give him sharp. And now he's born like that. And he lose his wife. And that all was part of Narad's sharp. I better go, and give him a little pat on the back and console him and think, Narad thought like that. And let me go. So Narad came there and they have a nice exchange, both of them. Then interestingly, Narad asked Bhagavan for a boon when they are finished. And this is a very famous line, I want to see. People like this line, why? Because everybody else go begging Bhagavan. Everybody begging Bhagavan for this. So you'll hear so many people quoting this line. You have to listen to it. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Kachupa Dena Himore Asabiswas Kajahu Gani Bhore Tab Narad Bole Harshai Ramachandra ki Janaka Kachu Adeya Nahi More. Bhagavan makes a claim, and because Bhagavan is saying it, people like, what is that? I'm telling, for my devotee there is nothing which I will not give. Nothing which I will not give. But actually, when people hear, they only hear the last part. There's nothing which I will not give. The first part is my devotee, they don't hear that part. It means I have to become a good devotee of Bhagavan. Yes. Then it works. So he doesn't become devotee of Bhagavan, he goes on begging, Prabhu. Prabhu, give this, give that. Now he goes to the shopping list. asking for so many things. But what we have to do, first we have to become a devotee. Jana, the word is there. Jana. In this, Jana in Sanskrit means human being. Person. Person, Jana. But in, see this, in Ramcharitmanas, Jana means Bhakta Jana. A devotee. So Tulsidas uses the word Jana to mean a devotee. So he says, Jana kahu kachu adeya nahi more. There is nothing which I will not give the devotee. Then, asaviswasa tajahu jani bhore. Then Narad is a devotee, you know. And he's the whole time when Narad gave shrap and all to him, right? Narad had sat there and went into dhyan. And Kamdev came to disturb Narad. And that time, Tulsidaji writes, that devotee who is protected by Bhagavan, which Kamdev can disturb him? But Narad did not pay attention to that. Narad thought, I defeated Kamdev. He didn't realize that Bhagavan protected him from Kamadev. So, now, Narad is a bhakta, and Bhagavan tells, freely you ask, what boon you want, you tell. Taba Narad bole, Harshai Narad was very happy, and he said, Asabaramagavu, Karavu Thai. Okay, I'm asking them. And here is a very famous boon Narad asked for. Shri Rama Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Rama Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama. See, this is the difference between us asking boon and a sage asking a boon. When we ask for boon, what do you usually ask for? Prabhu, let me win the lottery, yeah? That's the kind of boon. Let me win the lottery, let me get this, let me get that, and like that. Narad said, Jadyapi Prabhu ke naam aneka, even though Bhagavan has countless names. Aneka means countless naam. Jadyapi Prabhu ke naam aneka, Shruti ka hai adhika ekate eka. And the Shruti says that one is greater than the next. This name is greater than that, and that name is greater than that. In other words, the Shruti praises all of these names of Bhagavan. Not literally that all is greater than the next. But Rama Sakala Namana Te Adhika. Ho! He not. I'm asking this boon that even though you have so many various names, let the name Ram be greater than all the names. That is what he wants. Let Rama's name be greater than all the other names that you have. And Bhagavan also, see, for a devotee in this Ramcharitmanas says he'll do anything. So Bhagavan is actually going to promise now to Narad that Ram, he will make the name of Ram greater than That is why Sahasra Nama Tatulyam. One Rama is equal to the whole Sahasra Vishnu Sahasranam. You know, Vishnu Sahasranam means 1,000 names of Bhagavan Vishnu. So the verse says that one name of Rama, once if you chant, that is equivalent to the whole Vishnu, 1,000 names of Vishnu. So Bhagavan tells, सागर रघुनाथ जी ने मुनि से एवमस्तु कहा. भगवान said एवमस्तु means tathastu, let it be like that. Bhagavan said. So in other words, he made the name Ram greater than all names. You know, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. They call Mahamantra, na? Mahamantra, great mantra. But in this Ramcharitmanas, Tulsidas, he calls the name of Ram as Mantra Raj, the king of all mantras. Mantra Raj, Rama, his name is called. And just one, look how simple. And for those of you who know a little bit of Hindi or Sanskrit and all, even this Sanskrit or Hindi writing, Ra, that Ref, and the dot, Ma, those are the only two letters that go above the line. They supersede all letters. You know, they write a line like this. That Ra goes on top and Ma goes on top. And from every standpoint, the name of Ram is described as great. Even among all the letters and sounds, they've reserved these two sounds to take precedence over all the other sounds. They are top of the line also. They never write anything else on top of the line. So, Bhagavan says, Devamastu Munisana Kaheu, Kripa Sindhu Raghunath, the most compassionate Bhagavan Ram, Tabanara Mana Harashati, Prabhupada Umat. And being so happy, he prostrated on the feet of Bhagavan Ram. Taba Viraha me Chahu Kinha, Prabhu ke karan kare na dina. Ke karan kare na dina. Sunu muni. तुही कहु सहरोसा भजहि जे मोहि तरी सकल भरोसा. Means, Prabhu, you remember that time when I wanted to get married and all that kind of thing? This is in Balka. And Bhagavan came there, Narad wanted to get married and all. He Nitya Brahmachari going all about. And he only see one princess and he fell head over heels, and he wanted to get married and all that kind of thing. तब मैं विवाह करना चाहता था. हे प्रभु, आपने मुझे किस कारण विवाह नहीं करने दिया? God Narad said, Prabhu, why you didn't let me get married? Bhagavan said, because I love you. A savior from? Yeah, a savior from Queen. I see how helpless you were now. That is there. Anyway, so Bhagavan, and Narad also knows what Bhagavan telling is the correct thing. No. They talk and all, and then finally again Narad. But you have Bhagavan, you know. And you have to make use of the time. You can't just let Bhagavan go like that. He tells Bhagavan now to tell the gunas, lakshanas of saints. Santa Lakshana, this is after 44. After 44, Santa Lakshana. So now, I know many of you were not there when we started this Aranyakand. So Aranyakand starts with Jayant. Jayant, not Giant. Jayant was the son of Indra. And he came there, remember, he pecked the foot of Sitaji and went to go to Arrow. That's the story in the beginning. So he called Mahapapi, and Tulsidaji writes there that Mahapapi, for the crime which he committed, the punishment was death. Because in all societies have crime and punishment. No? So Tulsidaji writes the punishment was death, he should have been killed. But Bhagavan saved him. And not only that, Bhagavan blessed him. Bhagavan blessed him. Eka nayana kinha. He made him one eye. But one eye means he made him see the vision of oneness. So now, it starts with Jayant, and in these last few verses, it ends with Sant. Jayant to Sant. From Mahapapi, a wicked fellow, Jayant, committing such a heinous act. So the Aranyakand is like this. Starts with Mahapapi but ends with saint. The idea is, and Aranya means jungle. It means when we come into this world, all of us, the jungle of this world, we come like Papi only. We do all sorts of things. See, when you if people are not there to guide us, we'll be in real trouble, you know. See, when you're small, right? You're stealing Milo, Klim, condensed milk, correct? You steal Milo, Klim, condensed milk, everything you steal, right? So first of all, stealing correct? Stealing not right. Then second thing. After you don't steal and you ask you who steal it, you're not me. So if after stealing you lie too, right? So who teach you to steal and lie and all them kind of? There was a class, you go to school in preschool. They teach, okay, now everybody sit down, we'll teach you how to steal Milo. And we'll tell you how to lie. There's no class for this. Born with that, man. Right or not? Born with that. Nobody ever teach. And all sorts of bad things like that. Beating. The amount of frog I beat. Oh God, that poor creature. Born with that. So, we're born with doing all these sinful things, not knowing. But then somebody has to guide along the way. And slowly we become, and then in the jungle of this world, we are supposed to move from that sinful life to what we call as sun. This is Aranyakand. So now, Narad asked, Prabhu, tell me the lakshanas of Sant. Santan ke lakshana. Santan ke lakshana raghubira kahunat vanjana bhira. Tell. Kahunat means, oh Prabhu, you tell. Who is bhavanjana bhira? Bhagavan is he who removes our fear from this sansara in which we live. You may not think about it. We live in abject fear. Lot of fear. You don't think about it normally. Sunmuni santan ke guna kahu jinate main unake bas rahu. And see this word coming again. Oh, I can't even count how many names. These are the qualities of a saint, which if anybody imbibes, I come under that person's control. Bas, the word is there. Jinkite main unake bas rahu. I come under that person's control. And Bhagavan demonstrated in this Ramayana when he comes under the control of so many devotees. So many devotees. He breaks his word to bless Vivisha. He breaks his word. He's under their control, they're devotees. He breaks his word to bless Shabari. He runs after this Marich barefoot to give him mukti. Because he's under the control of Marich. and Malish running away, you have to run him down to give him mukti. Like that. So, Bhagavan is always under the control of the devotee. How Tulsidas ji writes, a bird that eats dead animals, Jatayu, comes there and he passes his hand on Jatayu and tells, I can save your life. Jatayu said, Prabhu, I don't look stupid, but I am stupid. The one opportunity Jiva have to die seeing Bhagavan in front of him, you want to save his life? No chance. So, he gives Tulsidas, right? Look at the compassion of Bhagavan Ram under the control of a dead animal eating creature. Come to give him mukti. Like that. So this word, this phrase comes, Basa, I come under the control of the devotee. The devotee could imbibe these qualities of saints. Now, let's see which quality of saints. Very famous portion. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Katha Vikar Rama Achal Suchi Sutra Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shakalkar Gita Anadha Atama Achal Akinchana Suchi Sutra Amit bodha nihamit bodhi tat sar kari bodhi jogi Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Amit bodha nihamit bodhi tat sar kari Gopi Gopi Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Sita Ram Ram Ram, Bolo Ram Ram Ram, Sita Ram Ram Ram. Tavthan Ram Nadam Madhina Veer Dharma Param Prabhina Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Bolo Ram Ram Ram, Sita Ram Ram Ram, Raja Ram Ram Ram, Sita Ram Ram Ram, Raja Ram Ram Ram, Sita Ram Ram Ram. Yavar Ramachandra ki jai. Shatavikara Jita Anaga Akama. Shatavikara means the six vikar which we know, which is spoken about. And all of you have been doing satsang from childhood, so you will always say Kam, Krodh, Mada, Lobh, Moha, Matsara. Have you heard these words? Same, because six of them are there. Kam, Krodh, Mada, Lobh, Moha, Matsara. So he says, Jita. Jita means conquered. Who has conquered these six? That is the lakshana of a saint. Conquer all six of them. Kam, desire, lust. Krodh, anger. Lobh, greed. Mada, arrogance. Moha, delusion. And Matsara means jealousy. So who has conquered them, we call lakshana of saint. Anagha. Anagha means sinless. Sinless means simple. Actually, basically, sinless means simple person. Anytime a person too complex, he does create all kind of power. Simple. That's the simplest. Akama. Akama means without desire. So that comes in Shalavikar also. Achala. Thirabuddhi. Achala means to be able to sit quietly and don't get disturbed by things. This thing happening, that thing happening, the other thing happening, let it happen. Just sit quietly and maintain your balance. It will happen. See, you make anything in this world? You didn't make anything in the world. When you come in the world, have crime or not? Huh? Man, everybody say no. Nowadays they're talking about a crime, this thing, that thing. I remember when we small had a fella named Mano Benjamin. That man killing people and he planting celery on top of them. Buried them in the garden and they plant. For 14, yeah. So if today have crime, I talk about 50 years ago. What crime it is? And like he, and they to tell him other one fellow, Dilip Singh or something. What was his name?
Dalip Singh.
Dalip Singh. Ah, see, look. Everybody know. How them fellas. So crime and criminal, from the dawn of civilization, they have all been. We didn't create and we found it there. We are born in a world where everything is there. Why you get disturbed? This is Sthira Buddhi means remain undisturbed. Let the mind remain. Because you didn't create anything and you can't change anything also. So you could stop crying. You didn't create it and we can't stop it. No, Swami, if you think like that, I won't do anything. If people think like that, then they won't do anything. Why? What is the contradiction between thinking like that and doing? There is no contradiction. You could do. Actually, we have to do. Doing is our way to mukti. We have to do. So I go on and I talk to the villagers and I talk to the community and I do social work and all of that and try to steer them away from crime and I do. What I am saying is, you concentrate on doing your work. You don't think, oh, I'm a revolutionary. Yeah, I will bring about a revolution in the whole world. And like that. And then after 30, 40 years of working, you realize you did nothing and you get disillusioned. Correct or not? Yeah. You get disillusioned and you turn a grumpy old man. You can't, yeah, because you couldn't change anything. And you realize too late to change yourself too. So better you remain just Sthira Buddhi and whatever work you have to do in your community work and this and that, you just do it and don't think that you some prophet or something, you came here to revolutionize the whole world and all that kind of thing. This is simple. Achala, akinchana. Akinchana means sarvatyagi. One who renounces. Mental. I have nothing in mind. Everything might be there, but it is not mine. And truly, because I meet people like that too. He tells me, right now I have nothing. Really tell me that. Right now I have nothing. I have already transferred all the property to all the children and grandchildren and this and that. Just a little while after I meet him, one big fight going on. So what happened? They cheat me my money. But when you tell him all the time, so he saying that he renounced everything, but he really didn't renounce nothing. You go and you give $20 to the temple. You give Baba $20. Next day, the Baba, where you buy with the $20? And then once you give it, okay, that is not yours anymore. Doesn't matter what Baba do it, isn't it? Eh? We face that thing all the time. So you have a nice orange towel. I have about 1,500 towels. So I give somebody a towel. Swami, you give him a towel. How it is yours? It is my, you gave me, na? So that is to show you. So usually what happens, we end up doing the action. So we give by hand, but we didn't give from the mind. Still there in the mind. Didn't mean a kinchana. Really. What is it? Out of sight, out of total. Suchi Sukhatama. Suchi means all the time. Pure. Pure inside and out. Always choose the option which is the nice option. That is it. Choose the nice option. Sukhatama. This Santa Lakshana which Bhagavan Rama is giving to Narad is really depicting Bhagavan Rama also in this Ramcharitmanas. Sukhatama means you have to be happy. He is the abode of joy. When you meet him, you only get joy. What else you'll get? Because if you meet me and I have money in my pocket, I'll give you money. If you meet me and I have corn seed in my pocket, I'll give you corn seed. Yes. So, the idea is, if you meet me and I have joy in my heart, what I'll give you? Joy. And if I have sorrow, oh, you also smart. When you see me, you will turn that side. He said, God, we coming again. You turn and go the other side, isn't it? When you meet a miserable person, you want to stay there? No, Sukhadham, Bhagavan said. And that's why, throughout the Ramayana, from beginning to end, Bhagavan laughing. I can't understand how people could be in spirituality when it is telling my nature is Sahaja Sukh. My nature is Sukhadham, an ocean of bliss. And in spirituality, everybody can't have a frown and a miserable. You go to Satsang and from the Baba go down. Everybody miserable. Yeah, how? You suppose in spirituality, that's the only place you could get joy really. Where you get joy? When you go to the office? There is dog eat dog competition, isn't it? Cutthroat competition. On the highway when you go, you moseying down the road slowly, on the shoulder they pass you too. Everywhere. Like, you go to any government office for anything. So everywhere you go, the only place really we could get some sukha is in Satsang, you know. All the other places is the same. So we should be sukhatam, like that, all the time happy and joyous. Amita Bodh is a very powerful thing. I tell you, Amita Bodh means of limitless knowledge. Hindus are natural inheritors of robust intellectual tradition. And you should never think, no, Sahib, that thing is hard, I can't. No. Tell me some easy things. And you are children of the rishis, the greatest intellectual species on the earth. Who could understand the sublimest of ideas? You have to start. Otherwise, what will happen? We start with a defeatist mentality. From the beginning itself, you didn't start the match yet and you lose. Isn't it? So, Amita Bodh. So, what phrases are now? Bodh means knowledge. Amit means limitless and what do you call that? Undaunting or not undaunting. Unwaning. Doesn't wane. Knowledge of the scriptures that doesn't wane. So, in Sanskrit, mit means to measure. So, amit means immeasurable. Immeasurable knowledge that never goes away. So, and we are natural inheritors of that thing. There is no tradition on this earth that has thousands of years of script and such poetry. And you see, Mahabharata, 100,000 verses with all the meters, same exact number of syllables, and how many thousands of years ago. And what a tradition inheritors we are of that tradition. So like that, Amita Bodh, of immeasurable knowledge. Ani means desireless. Desireless. What comes, comes. What doesn't come, doesn't come. Let it be. The next phrase is very interesting. It says Mita Bhogi. Mita Bhogi means measured in my eating. Doesn't literal means eat less. Measured in my eating. Otherwise, we always on a seafood diet. You know the seafood diet? The seafood and we eat all the time. Yeah. Mita Bhogi is a very big phrase. It comes several times in scriptures and all. Eat less. The less we can eat, the better. Satyasara, Kavi Kovida Jogi. Satyasara means who is given to truth. This is the truth, this is the truth. But so he, in other words, he will not deviate. It is like this and it is like this. What will I do? I can't say anything. Kavi, poetic. The Guru said it to disciples. Go outside and describe what you see. The two of them gone outside and come back. So, as if we are the first disciple, what do you see? Sukataru, a dry tree. Uspar sap, and that dry tree has snake. So that's how he described it. Yeah, the other disciple. What do you see? Ni rasa taru riva pani pati rajata. Same thing, but he put in poetry. On the tree that had lost its sap. On the, he's saying the same thing as the other fellow, right? Dry tree, he said dry tree, right? He said, on the tree that had lost its sap, there shone the king of snakes. But to be descriptive in whatever we are doing requires a little bit of close observation and thought, isn't it? But we are very oblivious of things. But the more cognizant when we can be of things, we can become more poetic, because we belong to a poetic tradition. Kavi. The Kavi word is there. Kobid. Kobid means Vidvan. Vidvan means I should have great knowledge of scriptures and great knowledge of all the sciences also. Jogi. Jogi is yogi. Yogi is the word for yogi is the word for one who has merged with himself. So I should make sure that I merge with myself. That is the idea. Get it now, just now. There is a thing about technology. When you touch something that you're not supposed to touch, yeah, it's gone. Yeah. Next one is Savdhan. Savdhan means we have to be careful and alert. You see anybody pass there? Alert, learning to be alert. Actually, I'll tell you, some civilizations are more alert than other civilizations. I must say that Indian people are quite alert. Yeah. If you see a ordinary little Indian in a train station in India, By the time you just go to talk to he don't tell you 10 things about yourself already. Yeah? I don't know if it's a good thing. I'm not saying this from my side. You know who brought this to my attention? A Korean fella. I had a Korean friend at BHU. And he started to point out to me, look at this civilization. And not credit to a race, it's credit to a civilization. Because over 5,000, 6,000 years, 10,000 years, you're teaching a certain kind of philosophical thing, right? So if you teach that over and over, it does something to the psyche. Yeah. So that civilization has that thing. And that's why they're able to go deep and figure out all the secrets of the world. It's very meticulous, careful about things. That is the idea. Savdhan. Manad. Manad means to give respect to whatever being and person we see in this world, to give respect. Because Bhagavan's Srishti, and Bhagavan has manifested in so many various forms. And Bhagavan only has manifested in one form. So let us say, for example, you go to India and you see somebody is very alert. But you go to some Korea or some other place and you see they're not alert. So suddenly, no, these people are not alert. So therefore I will not give them respect. See, right, the next word itself is telling. Not because somebody is not alert, you will not give respect. You see? Manat. Because as soon as you give Savadhan, you give the next word is Manat. In other words, the person is like this. But that is a trait of a civilization. And this is a trait of a civilization. And based on the trait, you should not say, okay, no respect for them. Respect for them. So all of them are part of Bhagavan's Srishti. So respect for all things. Madahina. Free from arrogance. Dhir dharma gati parama pratina. And dhir means wise. Yeah? There are two types of people, those who are wise and those who are otherwise. So dhir means wise too. Wise means what? Wise means when I learn from my mistake, I smart. I learn from my mistake. But when I learn from your mistake, I wise. Because you don't make a mistake and I see you break your head. Why am I going there for? You see? So if I learn from your mistake, that means better. Dharmagati parama pravina. Skilled in protecting, promoting, propagating, perpetuating dharma. Skilled. Pravina. Like that. Alright. So like this Bhagavan, like this long, I'll try to finish tomorrow someday. Finish part. Yeah. Okay. Santana Lakshana. Tomorrow we'll see in Phoenix Park. You have Aarti? You have Aarti there? Aarti Shri Ramayana Ji ki Kirati Kali Kalali Prasi Asmi. Aarti Shri Ramayana Ji ki Kirati Kali Kalali Prasi Asmi. पुण्डरीकाक्षं मङ्गलायतनो हरिः त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं ममदेव देवा ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम श्यावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय कैलाशेश्वराय नमः कैलाशेश्वर महाराज की जय।